Hi, it's Dan Latto speaking. So we're outside at my villa here. We're just on a brand new camera, which is the Canon M50, but I just wanted to talk about Grant Cardone. He's doing some stuff right now. Some people are loving it, some people are hating it, and whatever you think of Grant Cardone, he's definitely getting attention, and really that was the power move that he was looking for in the last couple of days. So let me talk a little bit about what he's done and what the situation has been. So a lot of people have been putting out videos about Cardone Capital, saying that it's going to go bust. Then Grant came out with a video saying all the rumours are true, I'm going bust, I'm going bankrupt, there's a jet for sale, there's 8,000 units for sale. And I was like, hang on a minute, this isn't quite right. It didn't feel right. It felt tongue-in-cheek, if you like. And then a couple of days after that, or a day after that even, he released another video saying, hey, it was just a joke. Some people fell for it. Don't believe everything you hear. We're still here. We're going strong. Now, what was interesting, I was on a live stream last night with him and I was watching it, and what I thought was really interesting about this is that he looks exhausted. And is he stressed? Absolutely. Is he working 16 to 18 hours a day? You bet he is. While everybody else is Netflixing and chilling, he's making power moves right now. So he's withheld a bunch of cash to pay his investors, and people are complaining about that as well, and I actually think that's the right move for him to make, and I've done exactly the same with my portfolio too. I've held on to a bunch of cash. We've deferred some mortgage payments, and that amount will get added onto the capital. It might affect our credit rating, but we'll deal with that later. We're allowed to do it, but the mortgage underwriters might not look in a good way on that. But we've done it too because we wanted to hold back cash, because when we get through this, we don't know when that's going to happen, but when we get through this, there's going to be some moves to be made. Everything's going to be on a fire sale. There's going to be some cheap businesses out there that are just struggling. We can take on and get economies of scale, take on their customer base, add them onto our own businesses, for example. But they're going to be selling those for pennies on the pound. So there's going to be some large swathes of wealth being transferred, not only now while we're in this right now, but in a couple of months when we come out of it, or whenever that happens to be, there's going to be a lot of things on sale. And that's what Grant is doing. He's holding on to cash. I saw, by the way, his jet up for sale. He spent $55 million on his jet, apparently paid cash, but it's up for sale. And you're like, well, oh, Grant's struggling. No. Grant is bringing all of his assets back, getting rid of liabilities, bringing in all that money, so that then when the time is right, he can go out and buy more properties that are on a discount. He's about to make some power plays, and people are dissing him online, and I love the fact that people are doing that, because it's like, you're looking at the headline, you're not looking at what's going on underneath. It's like a little swan. When a swan's moving on the top of the water, it looks very pristine and smooth, but actually underneath his little legs are going like crazy. That's what's happening with Grant right now. Not that he's looking pristine, but he looks like he's in control, but he's literally getting rid of everything, bringing up some cash, and then he's going to make a power play when all this is over and start buying. And by the way, when he does that, do you think he's going to tell you all about it? Absolutely. In 5 years' time, he'll be like, when Corona hit and everybody was panicking, I was making these plays, I had all these people talking bad stuff about me, and then look at where we are now. And that's exactly what Grant is going to do. Back when Grant first started buying properties, I think he bought something like 1,100 units for 50 million, and they're worth about 200 million now. So they've gone up fourfold, effectively. And he bought them right after the crash. And that was one of the power plays he made. And he's got history of making these type of plays. Whether you like him, dislike him, you think he's a crook, you think he's a terrible marketer, it's irrelevant. Okay, the only thing that matters is the results that he's getting. And some people might say, making a video saying you're going bankrupt is not the right way of doing it. I'm not sure I disagree. I'm not sure I agree with that. I actually think that's probably quite a good play. It's about getting attention right now. That is the currency that we all need, and Grant is definitely getting the currency. And I think you guys need to think about what you're doing in terms of when we come out of this situation, what's the power play that you're going to make? Are you just going to go back to work and everything's as normal? Or is this an opportunity to make a massive fundamental shift in the way that you run your business and the way that you run your life? Anyway, put your comment down below. I'd like to know what you think. Other than that, we'll catch up with you on the next video. My name's Dan Latto. Take care.